everyone, I am excited to give you guys an update with how I've been feeling. I am 31 weeks this week, and I feel like in just a week's time I have had a lot of changes. And I feel like also when I hit my 30-week mark, all of a sudden my body was get ready for baby mode. I feel like everything is changing and moving and stretching, and so my body is definitely telling me that it is making room for the baby to get bigger and for the baby to come. So I'm gonna start by reading you guys what my phone, my app tells me every week for an update on my body and the changes that my body makes. And this week, for 31 weeks, it says that your uterus is now about 4.5 inches above your belly button and space has become very limited. This will likely increase your aches and midnight leg pains. And when I read that, I thought it was kind of funny, like why would my legs be achy with my stomach growing? And I just assumed maybe like blood circulation. But it was funny because after I read that, a couple of days later, I woke up in the middle of the night with a really sharp pain all the way down my leg, as if I had like been running and I pulled a muscle. And so I had to get out of bed and stretch it out, and even now it still hurts. So I thought that was kind of interesting. It kind of forewarned me what was going to happen. And so I have had a lot of leg pains the past week. And also my hips. I have noticed that my hips have been moving or stretching or something, because I've noticed my hips have a lot more pain in there as well. And I feel like I haven't complained much this pregnancy. I inform Jared all the time with how I'm feeling, but I feel like I don't like complain about it. And hips in our household is a little, not sensitive, but I feel like it's a sensitive subject. Jared had reconstructive hip surgery the year we were married, and so I feel funny telling him my hips hurt, because Jared's hips hurt all the time, and that's why he had surgery, is because he was in a wheelchair and like he couldn't walk. Like his hips hurt him so bad that it got to that point. And so I feel funny telling Jared that my hips hurt when his hurt constantly. But Jared's a really good sport about it, and he's always telling me, Ellie, it doesn't matter, like I feel for you, my hips hurt, and I feel bad that your hips hurt. But Jared and I are gonna do that how we met video, and so maybe we'll go into more detail about that, about his hips, when we do the how we met video. But so my legs, my hips hurt, and also I've noticed my ribs, it like is changing, and I'm pretty sure it's a combination of everything. But with my stomach growing and with me being a little bit more top heavy, I feel like there's a lot of weight on my hips, or on my hips too, but there's a lot of weight on my ribs, and my ribs have just been achy. Like in the day it's fine, but when I go to bed, I feel like they like need to be rested on something, rather than just like when I lay in bed, that, you know, there's like a curvature. My ribs still have like, you know, this space, and I feel like something needs to hold my ribs up, because they really are so tired. So lately I've been sleeping with an extra pillow around my ribs, and I feel like that has helped with the aches of my ribs expanding, or whatever my ribs are doing in there. So there's been a lot of physical changes this week, and it's exciting on one hand, because it's really like, okay, we've got 9 weeks, your body is preparing. And then on the other hand, it's like, I've got 9 weeks, this is crazy, slow down. So that's kind of been bittersweet. I also have noticed I'm starting the process of retaining water or swelling or what have you. So I don't feel like I'm like swollen, but I feel a lot fuller, like even in my hands, like when I'm doing hair and like it's just like my hands, like they're just full, and like my arms are full, and my face, I like have to do a lot of contouring because my face is really full. So I've definitely started the water retaining this week, and I also do not have any stretch marks as of yet on my stomach, and I've still got a lot of weeks to go with stretching, so I'm sure they will make their appearance, but as of now I just have a lot of blue veins down my stomach, like on the sides of my stomach. And I'll give you a little belly shot and show you. I don't know if the camera will pick up on it, but I'll give you a shot and see if you can see that. You all know, if you guys have been following me during this process, I have felt really well the whole pregnancy. And if I have thrown up, it has definitely been self-inflicted. It has always been my fault. If I would have done something, it would have avoided me throwing up. And the other night was the same story. It was after Halloween, and we had a lot of candy, and I ate a ton of it. And Jared came home from work, and we watched a movie and had popcorn and pop and like the rest of the candy, and I felt so sick, and I fell asleep on the couch, and Jared went to wake me up, and it was like 12:30 in the morning, and normally I would have just gone into bed, but with me paying so much money for all my cavities, I'm like, I'm gonna brush my teeth. I'm not getting cavities anymore. And so I brushed my teeth, and something about brushing my teeth always triggers me throwing up if I throw up, and it triggered it, and I threw up so much. I filled the sink. It was disgusting. It was disgusting. I even had broken like capillaries around my eyes. It was horrible. So that was kind of funny, but my fault. But I've been a lot better the past couple days. Hopefully I can snap out of the whole candy phase. So I'm eating a little bit better now that I threw up all crazy like. And so that is my funny story of the week. Like I said, we asked you guys if you wanted to see the How We Met video before our anniversary, and a lot of you wanted to see it. So we are gonna do that coming up, and then on Saturday, my mom is having a little baby shower at her house. So I'll definitely try and get some footage there, and you guys are gonna see a lot of us. So let me go ahead and show you my belly, and then I'll say goodbye, and that will be it. And I'm sorry that Jared's not in this video. I know a lot of you guys get so sad when you can't see him. He kind of makes the video a party. Unfortunately, it's not a party today. He's not here. So I'll go ahead and show you guys my belly now. I kind of like him already. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys had a very fun and safe Halloween, and I'll just see you